Welcome into Coach and Company, presented by Afterburn, in theaters September 19th.
Oh, I cannot wait until Afterburn, starring Dave Bautista and Samuel L. Jackson, our presenting sponsors today, and thank you to them. Welcome in, everybody. It's Coach and Company live on the Stadium Network, Bally Sports Live. I am the coach. I navigate this ship. We are live every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, as always, before we look forward, we must look back. And how did my crew do yesterday? Oh, very interesting. Somebody I need to deal with is that, let me look at it. Yeah, Raphael, 2 X's. I'll handle that in a moment. We have an incredibly busy schedule coming out of BTT Studios. In addition to our morning show, we also have Off the Ropes with the Coach, Sirius XM, Channel 156, Pro Wrestling Nation, 24/7, 2 to 4 Eastern time, every single weekday at the same time on our Coach and Company YouTube page, Weekday Wagers. DG and the boys every single weekday as well. Then you have On Demand Coach and Bro, which, by the way, tomorrow, our Thursday episode is live on Stadium. We get 2 full hours in the morning. Now, if you want to be a premium member here at Coach and Company, you're going to get a ton of extra content. You get an extra episode every single day, about 5 to 10 minutes. You also are going to get all of our evening shows just for all of you. So scan that QR code, become a premium member on the Coach and Company side, and do it today. All right. You guys know what Wednesdays are, but we got to add to it today. So coming up, we're going to look at the who is today? The Cardinals and the 49ers as we continue our countdown to the NFL season 8 days from today. But also, every single Wednesday, we're going to start college football. We're going to go back to school. Take a look at the biggest matchups of the college football weekend. This is week number 1. Enough of that nonsense with the week 0 kind of stuff. And also, it's Wednesday. That means we got rants on board. So without further ado, oh, very interesting. The company is ready to come in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to beat the books. And look at this motley crew today. Now, I can waste no time in dealing with this right off the top, but I think I have a way for my numbers guy to make it up to the entire universe. Raphael, first and foremost, good morning. 2 X's yesterday. What are we doing?
When the Colorado Rockies win, you know your day is going to be very, very long.
When I looked down, I saw it was 6-1, and you gave 2.5 runs. I was like, I don't think we're going to get that one. But then the universe has your back. Do you know how, Raphael, the universe has your back?
Please tell me.
So yesterday, as you were having 2 X's and everybody else on the team was hitting check marks, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged to be married. You have everybody from Jelly Roll to Jelly Donuts wishing them all the very best. But if I know you like I think I know you, somebody's working on odds for different things. Is that correct?
That is correct. I thought I was done last night, but then I woke up and I opened up my email and they want color of tuxes, color of ties, color of maiden of honor dresses. So thank you. You know what? I have to agree. Thank you, Taylor Swift and them, because I didn't even watch any of those games that had X's because I was too busy researching Taylor Swift odds. So I guess that kind of helped me.
That's exactly what I just said, Raphael. That was the whole point of this whole thing right here. This little song and dance back and forth. That was the whole point. So I was looking for a topic in the D's. That is now it. 2 different plays. And I need a non-biased Taylor Swift voice I've got to find in the next 43. I don't even know where I'm going to do that, but I'm going to find somebody that can come on here and be unbiased. See what I come up with. All right, next. Now, this man, he always shows up with a little bit of something on the shoulder. I like the edge from Sure Dog USA. Mikey P, good morning.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, very excited to get this Wednesday started. Like you said, we're 8 days away from the football season. It can't come soon enough.
It can't come soon enough. Now, also yesterday, because in this whole streaming world of ours, super stickers are a thing. It's how certain people make money. DG yesterday, and I don't know if maybe Mark has never seen a $20 bill before, but he texted the entire chat, "We got our first super sticker on weekday wages." Ah! So I'd like to publicly give you your flowers. Well done. You were on the show yesterday, correct?
I was not on the show,
Oh,
but it was from the
my
previous show,
bad.
which
My
was
bad.
Monday.
My bad.
It is what it is. But yeah, shout out to Kevin Walls sending a $20 super sticker, man. I love feeling a part of a community and what this brand is growing to be a part of. It's awesome, Coach.
You're damn right it is. One step at a time. All right, gentlemen. We had a winning day yesterday for most of us. So, Raphael, I'm not even going to ask. No, sorry, DG. I'm not even going to ask. Raphael gets smoked today. Best bets Wednesdays. Go.
Redemption Wednesday it is, and our first play we're going tomorrow, Thursday, college football. And the reason why we're saying this because the number will move pretty much all day today and before kickoff tomorrow. We're going to take the USF Bulls, South Florida, +6. This one opened at 9. One book already moved it to 5.5 this morning. We probably will see 5 at kickoff, so grab this 6 right now. Yes, the defense of the Bulls was awful last year, but they brought in a lot of transfers, and I think this defense is going to be much improved. And let's face it, Boise State always starts off slow. Remember, they lost to Oregon last year. The year before, they lost back-to-back games to start the season. Washington beat them pretty handily. I think South Florida hangs around and covers this number. And then in baseball, we're going to take the Seattle Mariners first 5 -0.5. Laying the 3 nickels. I just like the starting pitcher, Brian Wood, today. He's been dominating at home. He's won 3 straight home wins. I think the Mariners take this game. I'll take first 5 because I don't trust Seattle's bullpen right now, so I'll take first 5.
Last night, I looked down before I knew it. It was 5-0 Padres. Then the Mariners came back 6-5. Then the Padres go up 7-6. If you had the over, you were cashing like the 4th inning. Raphael, I feel good about it. Shout out to one of our original OGs, Nonsense McGee. He's a premium member on the new side, both sides. He just threw out a little super sticker. He says, for a cup of coffee for DG, enduring us nuts in the weekday wagers draft. Ha ha. Wait a second. You guys had a fantasy football draft on your show, but yet I never saw the email come through for approval on that, DG.
Well, just a little awkward, but thank you, Nonsense. I got your money already. Venmo is quick over here, so I will go get me a nice cup of coffee as soon as I get done dealing with Coach.
Wow. It's almost as if I don't run anything around here these days. I'll just show up to host. I'll be a hired gun. All right, DG, you got your coffee. Do you got some bangers as far as picks are concerned? Let's go.
I thought I was done with baseball, Coach, but then it brings me right back because I saw these plays today with Christian Yelich. We're going to go over the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's done this in 5 straight games, but also now matched up against Ryan Nelson, who has given up a good amount of runs in over his last 3 starts. I'm going to go ahead and target a hot bat in Christian Yelich to get us 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. And then Juan Soto. Want to talk about super hot? The only way I'm ever speaking about Juan Soto he's on fire, and he is on fire right now. So give us 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs at -115. He as well has done this in 5 straight games, hitting .308 versus Taijuan Walker. His barrel rate is crazy right now. Go ahead and target Soto today.
Oh, we're talking barrel rate. Next thing you know, we're going to be talking about the weather. All right. By the way, Super Sticker Gate continues. Kevin Walls, original OG. By the way, that's what I'm going to call you. If you become a premium member before, let's say, September 15th, you're an OG. You're one of the originals. All right, Kevin Walls, you're an OG. Appreciate all the fun we have, DG, on weekday wagers on days that I can make it. What are you doing over there at 2 o'clock every single weekday afternoon?
Having fun, Coach. That's all we do. We're ourselves. Mark, Robbie, and I are just having a blast. We even brought Mikey on yesterday.
Whoa. This Mikey, the one that's going to do best bets next here on the show? That one?
Our fantasy football guru, Coach.
Wow. You're now a guru, Mike, apparently. Oh, okay. My bad. So Mike, our resident guru, who apparently is doing on every single show in the universe. Mikey P, you're up next. Best bets, go.
First off, Coach, you sound surprised. I am going to start off with the Blue Jays and Twins over 9 runs in this game. The Blue Jays have combined to hit the over in 54% of their games this year. The first 2 games of the series have combined for 26 runs, so at a minus 115, give me the over. And then the Chicago Cubs, Rafael's Chicago Cubs, give me the first 5 on the money line against the San Francisco Giants at a minus 125. The Cubs are averaging 4 runs in their first 5 innings over their last 3 games, and Carson Whisenhunt on the mound for the Giants. He has a 4.91 ERA. The Cubs should get to the rookie early and often.
Boy, last night they couldn't do anything, though. 5-2, late night out in San Francisco, so maybe a little bounce back today. Another original OG, gentlemen, Kimberly. She's also my social media guru. I also have gurus, Mike. It's always a great time when the chat crew is all together. That's right, Kimberly. We're in our fields today. Kevin, DG's new boy, because Big Cheesy, can't trust him. Off the rails every day. But then, look who just wrote this. This is really nice. Simply wrote, always fun. It's always fun in the chat. Oh, and there he is now showing up on the screen from JTS. It's always fun when Marky Model is here on the show. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Coach. It's always fun being here on the morning show. It's always fun on the weekday wagers show. This is a great place to be.
Would you like to continue, or do you want to have an awkward silence?
No, it's such a great place to be. I figured let's give out the play of the day.
Okay. Let's go.
We're going with Las Vegas Aces. Nalissa Smith to get at least 10 rebounds and points, something she's done. She's been automatic against Atlanta going over in all 6 career meetings, but she has been a road warrior going over in 15 straight road games, clearing this, averaging 22 combined. We're going to pair that with Atlanta catcher Drake Baldwin. He has been an absolute hit machine going over in 7 of his last 8 games, perfect against Miami, going over in all 4 meetings this year. Put both of them together, you get a plus 108, just the Stat Sports Player of the Day.
All right, very, very good. And I will point out, there's a lot of you visiting the site as we head into football. We are dealing with something today. We'll have it figured out, and we'll still continue to take care of all of you out there. By the way, shout out. We got an OG, guys. We got a new member, Derek Napoli. Welcome to the fam. Newest premium member, newest OG. I just made that up on the spot, DG.
Smart.
Did you know that? That's what a next level host does. He makes up good decisions on the spot, hosting his show. Do you see that?
I'm impressed, Coach. Every day I wake up impressed.
I'm going to let that resonate for a second. Very interesting. By the way, if you guys are watching on our YouTube channel, we continue on through the breaks. We have a breaking news item coming up. Also coming up on the other side. We're just getting started. This is not just a sports betting show. Far from it. We have our rants. Sometimes you just got to let things get off your chest. We do that every single Wednesday. We look ahead to the biggest games in all of college football. And also, it is the 49ers and it is the Cardinals, our focus today, as we continue our countdown to the NFL season, 8 days away, live from tomorrow night. It is the Eagles and the Cowboys. And I should point out, the only primetime game we're doing is the Monday Night Football game. After that, if we show up, it's only for our OGs. It's just a premium thing. I would join. That's all I'm saying. All right, just get started. It's a 5. You see how much fun we have? Educate, entertain, laugh, learn. All the things we say. Today is one of those days. It is Coach and Company. As always, we are live on the Stadium Network, presented by Afterburn in theaters September 19th.
What is a Dimmer Box? A Dimmer Box is a rugged portable speaker. It's a vault to hold all your things, keep them dry and safe, and it's a charger. You know, you're looking at 40 hours of playtime. So we charge this thing maybe once a week when we're traveling and adventuring. There's volume controls on the outside of the box here, so you can turn it up and down. If you have your phone inside there charging, it's nice and safe and dry. All right, so we're gonna hook the Deemer box to our phone. I'm gonna show you some tricks. You just hit the button on the front. You've got the battery gauge here. That lets you know how full your battery is. You got volume here as well. So you just turn it on, go to your Bluetooth, Deemer box DV2, and it says when it's paired. Yep. And so inside the lid, if you're just jamming tunes and you're not around water or anything like that, you can leave this open. But if you're going into a wet or muddy, snowy environment, inside the lid right here is a plug. You undo this plug, it pops out. Put it right in the top right here. Give it a few turns. Turn it on. Now you've got a waterproof speaker box. Now you can play it for the whales. I think there's a use for each individual person. The Deemer box, like this is mine with all my stickers, my things on it. You can kind of make them your own. That's part of the love of them. Like I have a connection with these because it's like a good belt or like a good pair of boots. You can cater your lifestyle to your Deemer box, but there's no other speaker that charges your things and holds all your stuff, keeps it dry and safe. That's what sets this apart. So I'd recommend y'all trying a Deemer box and bring it because it's so much more than a speaker.
Oh, and I got mine right here. I'm telling you, bam, bam. I'm telling you, 40 hours, you can do whatever you want to it. Put your own stickers on it. Deemer box, use Coach 10, our code, get 10% off site-wide. We are back with a lot of fun right now. 5 seconds, stadium, let's go.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the first F day. Welcome to the first F day. Pardon me.
Oh, how we would have loved this time of year. Gone way too soon, but never forgotten every single Wednesday, an ode to our man who used to love to say, today, well, Coach, is an F day. Wait a second. Who do you think is ruining my flow now? Right in the middle of getting ready to start our rants, and the only thing that could piss me off is Soupy. Haven't even watched it yet, but I know this, that we had a prize fight yesterday. We had Soupy and Peyton. I don't know who won, but I'm looking at a text right now. Coach, can you play this on the show? I guess we all watch it together. Producer man, if you don't mind.
Salad boy, I cannot believe that I got to come out here and address you because I'm in the middle of doing real prize picks work. I'm getting ready for the first full week of college football. And you had 2 weeks to prepare for this prize fight. And this would be the time where I say some stupid joke like, you had 14 days, but you were too weak. But no, it's because you got no picks right. You couldn't give me a little bit of effort. And so that's why I think that it is time to retire the prize fight and leave me, Soupy, as your reigning, defending, undisputed prize pick heavyweight champion. I won't see you next week, Salad Boy.
Wow. Remarkably entertaining. Did you guys get the 14 days you were too weak? That was pretty good too.
That was good.
All right. So I'm not as pissed off as I thought I was going to be, but we've got to get to the rants. So I know that it's always nice when we can start with a positive. So Mikey, this is very important to you. The man is 90 years old, so you have 45 seconds on the clock. I ask you one very simple question. Mikey P, what are you ranting on today?
Well, Coach, I like nostalgia. And as a young kid, a Jonathan Coachman got me hooked on the WWE. And on Saturday mornings, a Lee Corso got me hooked on College Game Day. Lee Corso will have his final broadcast this weekend after 38 years. The only man who could drop an F-bomb on ESPN, and we all put our arms around him and love him. If you love college football, you love Lee Corso, do yourself a favor and watch his farewell show this weekend.
No doubt it's going to be emotional. That is for sure. They'll be live from Columbus. Number one game, Texas and Ohio State, which, of course, we are going to break down here in a couple of minutes. Now, at that same time, there is another morning show on another network that we thought were competitors, but now they're putting all of their resources together. ESPN, Fox, they're together. But, Raphael, I ask you one very simple question. What are you ranting on today?
The big noon kickoff. I understand the money that comes in on this one, Texas, Ohio State. But why is this game not a primetime game? This is Texas at the shoe, not at noon. I'm still watching soccer. I'm still drinking coffee. This number opened up at 3. It's now 1.5. Can you imagine if all Saturday you can bet this game what the number would close at? I'm just not sold on these big marquee matchups being played at noon. Not sold.
I like the primetime games. I'm with you on this one. Well freaking done. I mean, you got to have the morning show straight into a noon game. I don't like it. Raphael, well done. All right. Now, I have just crowned myself once again. I did so far 28, and I have how many in my queue? 4 different fantasy football leagues are waiting on your boy to do the draft order. Comes the number one draft picker at Cameo. But, DG, there's a way of doing it. There's the right way and there's the wrong way. So I ask you one very simple question. DG, live from Memphis, Tennessee, what are you ranting on today?
I love everything about fantasy football. I even love how maybe people reach out and get you to do the Cameo to give them the draft order. I love the different things where if you come in last place, you have to do some kind of punishment. But what I don't like, Coach, is when commissioners take it upon themselves to pay out people that come in last place. Are we a society that pays out the last place team? Coach, what are we doing? We have a weekend wagers fantasy football league, and Marky Motto wants to insert himself into this and say, we're going to pay the last place team. That doesn't make sense, Coach.
Whoa. Once again, did not get the email. Paying last place? The only thing you do with last place, DG, is a punishment.
Right.
Why would you ever get $1 back?
I don't know. I almost quit on the spot.
Oh, my God. Raphael, it's a blessing you've never been on that show.
Still trying, but a blessing still.
Wow. All right. Gentlemen, well done. I'm not doing a rant today because I'm the host of this show, and we've got to move on to 3 gigantic college football games. I was going to rant on week 0 and how ridiculous it is. I was going to rant on why even put it a week at all. Just call it the preseason. I was going to rant on why would you send them all the way over to Ireland. K-State, they're not 0-1. They're 0-0. It didn't happen here. You heard Mikey P on the Weekend Rewind. That's what I was going to rant on, but I don't have time. See what I did there, Mikey?
Guru.
You said it. All right, now, at the shoe. Raphael, coming over to you. You already talked about the line movement. Texas and Ohio State. Ohio State is the first team ever to play against a team who's number 1 in the country that is an underdog. Texas, the number 1 team. Last year, 28-14, Ohio State beat this team, Raphael, in the college football playoff semifinal. How in the world is Texas number 1, and yet they are an underdog? Very first time in the history of college football.
It's weird because I just looked at my screen while you were talking, and one book already moved it to -1. So I can't wait to see what happens at 11:30 before a half hour before this game kicks off, what the number is going to be. The only team that's went to the shoe and won has been Michigan. Everyone else has been getting painted badly. I just don't understand this number movement. I can't wait to see what the number closes.
I love the fact that this adds to the narrative, DG, of the mystique that is Archie Manning, the only quarterback that ever didn't worry about NIL money and has done it his way. He could have been a 4-year starter somewhere. He chose not to do it. Games like this one are the reason he came to Texas.
Yeah, and this is going to be a really good game. You have an Ohio State team that obviously just won the national championship. They had a lot of guys leave and go to the draft. And so you're going to see a lot of these new faces and new names that you might have not heard about because there are a lot of new players on this Ohio State team. I think they are going to still be dominant, especially at home. The Texas team, they're good. But on the road, week one, coach, that's tough for anybody.
No doubt about it. By the way, third quarterback in 3 seasons for Ohio State, Julian Sayin. I'm just saying, Mikey, see what I did there?
Guru.
I'll say it. Guru. Thank you. Mikey P, let me come over to you. Clearly, DG thinks Ohio State, despite the fact they're not the preseason number 1, that they are better than Texas. Do you agree with that?
I don't. And I think we're going to find out very quickly if Arch Manning is in place to be the number 1 pick in the 2026 NFL draft. If you're going into the shoe, you have to show up for this game. I don't care if it's at 11 a.m., 11 p.m. You have to, Coach. You just said it yourself. This is why he went to Texas. So get him on the road, go into Ohio State, and punch him in the mouth. I think people forget that there were calls for Ryan Day's head over the last 3 seasons like Ohio State is just some juggernaut. No, they're the biggest disappointment who got lucky over last season. So I think Texas comes in, punches Ohio State in the mouth, and Arch Manning states his case as the best quarterback in college football.
And he'll have time to fly back home and hit 6th Street right as the bars are popping around 11 bells on Saturday night. That's living as a college student. That's what sorry, Raphael. It's not what you would do. What you would do was talk about this next game. See what I did there, Mikey P? Come on. Come on. You said it. Another top 10 matchup. 3, in fact, this weekend. How about LSU and Clemson? A lot of people think they're in the same conference. They are not. This is the SEC, Raphael, against the ACC. This is Clemson. They had a little bit of a lull, but now they are back, a preseason top 10 team, and they've got a quarterback who is a household name more so than others. What do you make of this top 10 matchup and where the line sits at right now?
LSU money's been piling in the last 24 hours. Some shops have -3 at this game already. I still think Clemson wins, and we're going to have to hear John Gruden, new LSU head coach next year, all season long. And LSU, don't forget, they still have to play Bama at home. It could be a very long season if LSU loses this game.
Wait a second. You think John Gruden is going to be the next head coach at LSU?
He did say a couple weeks ago that he would love to coach in the SEC.
Wow. That's why he's starting that whole unboxing college thing that he's doing. It's very popular. Interesting. DG, I don't know how I feel about that news. That John Gruden at LSU, right. Sign me up. But right now, they've got to figure out how do they win under a head coach that could not win the big one at Notre Dame and has shown, and if you watched him on Netflix on that documentary, it was amazing, by the way, he really wants to win the big one, but never can seem to figure out how.
Yeah, and if you look at this LSU team, they've lost 5 straight openers. And so in the last 3 under Kelly, I think that they go into Clemson, and I think that they put up another dud. Kate Klubnik is the better quarterback, and I think it's going to show. Give me all the LSU money. That only helps my money line number. Keep falling for Clemson.
About 25 seconds, Mikey P. Your thoughts on this one?
Well, I am a LSU guy, so Grant Nussmeier will come in and he will set Clemson on fire. Give me the Tigers in this game.
All right, later this week, we will break down Notre Dame and Miami, which is a Sunday night game. We will break down Alabama and Florida State, again, later this week. Sometimes you run out of time. That's all right, because we're packing a lot in to Coaching Company now that football is here. All right, still to come on the other side, we tackle our next 2 NFL teams in our countdown to the NFL season a week from tomorrow night. Today, we're in the NFC West. It's the 49ers, who now have a quarterback that had to get paid. And then you got the Cardinals. Their quarterback got paid last year. We break down both teams. And also, the gift that keeps on giving, Kelsey Swift. What do we think? They're engaged. Coach and Company, presented by Afterburn, live right here on Stadium.
Too easy.
Hello, mate.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't real cops, are you? Oh, damn. When the solar flare hit, we lost our humanity. You saw what people did to the world burn. The monsters they became. If we're to rebuild, we have to hold on to every masterpiece of human achievement. Jay, you have a gift for acquiring treasures. And what would I be hunting down this time? Mona. The Mona Lisa? In all her motherfucking glory. Guessing you're my contact. We're headed to the worst place on the planet. There's nothing there but disease and warlords. Yeah, this is definitely a bad idea.
The world is a gladiatorial arena. A worthy opponent is hard to find.
I could have taken that guy.
You're welcome.
We just flew into a war zone. Jumped out of a plane for the first time. Got attacked by a tank. And all this for a painting? I don't get it. What's going on that everybody's willing to die for?
We want our world back, Jake, from these agents of chaos.
We got work to do. I love this song. They're all over us. How many tanks does this guy have? Oh, shit. Motherfucking go get the motherfucking Mona Lisa and all its motherfucking glory. Fuck you! How many tanks does this guy have?
Welcome back to Coach and Company, presented by Afterburn, in theaters September 19th.
Hard to believe that man right there once knocked me out cold in Steubenville, Ohio. You want to hear that story? Tune in to Coach and Bro. I just don't give that away. I don't give that stuff away. But I tell you what, that we are starting our own army. We have just passed what we need at our Coach and Company YouTube page to add the content that I would like to have. A ton of nighttime shows, but only on Mondays do everybody get it. Then the rest, it's going to be our little secret. But if you want to become a member, there it is. Scan that QR code right now. And if you do it before September 15th, you're an OG. We may or may not have that in our merch store. Wear it with pride. Redoing it right now. I'm telling you. Raphael, I need to see your face. Our countdown continues today. We're staying in the NFC West. We have the Cardinals that have Kyler Murray. But the 49ers, they're a new look team right now. I always come to you with some nuggets before we break down the entire teams. Do you have anything for me today?
Yeah, two teams that are trending in different directions when it comes to betting. A lot of people like Arizona. A lot of people don't like the 49ers. In the last 3 weeks, books are telling me people are playing the alternate team wins for the San Francisco 49ers. 9.5 at plus 140. This one opened up 3 weeks ago at plus 180 for the under at 9.5. They just don't think Bosa's going to be healthy. Christian McCaffrey going to be healthy. Kittle, everybody who's always hurt for San Francisco. I think the bettors are finally realizing they just can't trust the San Francisco team.
Wow. So you got to be very careful because that number to make the playoffs, we're going to see it here in a second, is, I mean, when you see it on the screen, it's like a blinking red light. It's crazy. They still believe. Sometimes you get a year ahead or sometimes a year behind. Am I right?
Yes.
All right. Raphael, well done. My man will be in the chat. Any questions for him? He'll answer them for you in real time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk 49ers. It's time to talk about the Cardinals. It's time to bet the future. Oh, every time something runs, I just think we got the best damn producer in the game. There's the number, 49ers, 9.5. DG, I got to start with you because you go through these phases and teams, they'll have like that 4 or 5 year window where if they don't get it done when the quarterback is on their rookie contract, you got maybe 1 or 2 more years. Brock Purdy, he got his. Debo, he gone. Kittle, he's still there. There's a whole lot going on with this 49ers team. My question to you is this: can they get to 10-7?
I think they can. That number is gross, coach, at minus 175 to go over the 9.5. But I think that they can get to 11. And so that's why I look at the 10.5. If you're looking at maybe a different alternate number at plus money, I would go that direction. They start off with 4 wins, in my opinion. And so you get the season started off, you get Brock Purdy feeling good, CMC's healthy. I think this 49ers team has a really, really good schedule. Because they finished so bad last year, it sets up them for this season.
By the way, didn't CMC get married in the offseason? Was that this offseason? You have no idea, DG?
No idea.
We love Trash TV. We love Star Magazine. And you don't know if CMC and Olivia Culpo got married?
She must not be important to my children because I had no idea.
Well, she just landed a new hosting gig, by the way. Some popular reality show. Yeah, I just happened to see that yesterday. All right, since DG knows nothing about Olivia Culpo, Mikey P, let me come over to you because I really thought the 49ers, and I was in attendance the first Super Bowl against the Chiefs, and they're up double digits, couldn't finish the job. Big Cheese, if you're watching, I'm talking to you. But since then, we're talking 5 or 6 years, they have not been able to get it done. Are all of the moves too much to think they can still be successful, win the NFC West, and more importantly, cash a ticket here?
No, I like the over on the 9.5 here because I think people are too invested in Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. They have 2 wide receivers healthy this year. You look at the Rams, Matthew Stafford's not healthy. The 49ers, to me, are a team that can just plug and play. Everyone said Brock Purdy wasn't worth his contract. Well, that means you could go out and get a quarterback and just plug him in. So when I look at the loss of Brandon Ayuk, Debo Samuel, I would counter with the arrival of Ricky Pearsall, Jawan Jennings. I think this is a team that can continue to keep momentum going. I don't know that they're a Super Bowl contender, but they definitely can get to 10 wins easily this year.
So begs the question, are they a playoff team? Raphael, yes or no?
Raphael's not on
I don't see
here.
Raphael. See, that's how small my screen is. I thought Raphael was here. I see him down here. All right, yes or no, DG, are they a playoff team?
I think that they are. And if we're looking at, the numbers are still crazy. And I get that, we're talking about San Francisco. But yes, I still think that there's a way that you could parlay this if you don't like the minus 180 with another team that you feel confident about. But I think that they are a shoe-in to make the playoffs this year, even though being a Cowboys fan, it kills me inside to say anything good about San Francisco.
You can't even get it out of your mouth when you say it. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. And I can't think of anything worse. The only thing worse than a future, because I did what Raphael told us to do. I had to start a new account because I cannot take a future sitting in my account. A future parlay, DG, is that what you just told the good people at home? You want the blinking red light parlay in your separate account?
Yeah, I'll just I'll get Mikey to somehow tell me a book that I'll never know about, and I'll play that one.
That one will work. All right, let's flip it over now from the 49ers to the Arizona Cardinals. And this has always been the team since they took Kyler Murray that is super exciting at times, suck most of the time, and Kyler can't get all he does is play video games moniker off of him. His number and their number is at 8.5. Mikey P, let's start right there.
I'm going to go with the under, coach, and I'm going to start with something that you just said. There is a new Call of Duty game coming out this fall, so Kyler Murray might be a little busy during the NFL season. In all seriousness, though, Kyler Murray, the front office needed to be busy for him, and they're not. They have James Conner, who somehow found the fountain of youth last season, and Marvin Harrison and Trey McBride. That's it. Trey McBride in fantasy football was your favorite tight end who never scored a touchdown until the end of the season. If you're not getting in the end zone, you're not producing. I think this Cardinals team is set up for a big disappointing year this year.
That's very, very, very well said. They're always kind of the outlier because a lot of the Western United States teams are DG, but Arizona specifically, because when you have a quarterback that you can't wrap your head around, when you're wanting to be a national team, but yet it looks like you have a brat at quarterback, and he may not be. He may be more wise than we know, have some more behind the scenes leadership qualities that we don't know about. But DG, we haven't seen it yet. Is Kyler Murray kind of at the end of the line as far as all of us believing he can be a winning NFL quarterback?
I think that this is going to be a prove it year for him. And because of that, I believe in the Cardinals this season. They have a great setup for their schedule. I expect them to go 5-1 over the first 6 games. They have so many good matchups. And because of Trey McBride, but also Marvin Harrison Jr., who are those guys are electric for them. And because of that, I think it helps a guy like Kyler Murray. And so I think that they get to 9 wins at -125 looks great for me. They might even flirt with the playoffs, Coach.
If they don't, it won't be because the schedule makers didn't try and help them. You are nails. At the Saints to start the season, then home against the Panthers. Not a bad start there. Then we go to the 49ers, home to Seattle, home to Tennessee, at the Colts. What? Home to Green Bay? All your tough games are at home, except for the 49ers. Then your bye weeks in week 8. But then you come out of that at Dallas and at Seattle. So, Mikey P, all you want is a schedule that is, in my opinion, backloaded. You want to have some momentum. You want to get to 7-4, 8-3, and really give yourself a chance. This schedule screams that if they can get off to a really good start.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to play devil's advocate. The Cardinals are the perfect team for some of those lesser teams that we're talking about, the Panthers, the Titans. The Cardinals set up as a perfect team for those young teams to come in and upset. I would love to see Cam Ward defeat Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. I think that's a great matchup, actually, for the rookie #1 pick. Do the Cardinals make the playoffs? Absolutely not. Coach, I'm looking at the NFC North and NFC East to send multiple teams to the playoffs. That means whoever wins the West and whoever wins the NFC South, they're going to get one team into the playoffs, and I think we're going to see those other 2 divisions load up the playoffs. So the Cardinals are not making the playoffs.
So you think 3 divisions will get 2 in, and then there'd be 1 division get 1 in, correct? That would be right.
2 divisions will get multiple teams, and then the South and the West will only send 1.
Okay. We got to have 7, right? We got to have 7. Yep. 7. So 4 division winners, 2. Yeah, there you go. Gosh, I am not a math major. My son, I tried to help with his algebra homework last night and couldn't do it. By the way, I hate when I get my flow ruined at DG. You can't even handle your own business in your own house. Kimberly says, Mark, not that I care, because I really don't. What are you seeing in the Nebraska-Cincinnati game at Arrowhead? Asking for a friend. DG, now we're getting my flow with weekday wagers flowing into the chat. I don't like it.
We're taking over, Coach. The model my ass. We're showing up every day. This is weekday wagers A. We'll be on this afternoon.
All right. I will handle Mark in a moment. But coming up, ladies and gentlemen, on the other side, one of the biggest sports and entertainment stories to ever hit the airwaves. It has happened. That's right. Travis Kelce, who chased his boo all over the world 2 off seasons ago, he got his gal because they are now engaged. What does it mean? How do we bet on it? And what does a true non-partisan person think about this entire situation? We tackle that next because, damn it, we're far more than a sports betting show. We are a sports show damn it. There actually used to be a show called The Best Damn Sports Show. You reverse the words. You know what I'm talking about. I love doing this every single day. This is Coach and Company, presented by Afterburn, in theaters September 19th. And as always, we are live on Stadium, Valley Sports Live. Come on back.
In the office of WCW throughout the entire weekend. I show up at WCW. All I know is Hogan's agreed to the finish.
Second finish.
Bro, we are like literally, Bubba, 90 minutes from the show. 90 minutes. Bischoff comes up to me. Oh, bro, you better go in the trailer and talk to Hulk. He's not doing the finish. I'm like, what are you talking about? He agreed to do. That's what pissed me off. Not his creative control. He agreed to do the finish. Now you're going to tell me 90 minutes before the show he's not going to do it? But, bro, that's how they worked.
Like, well, not only that, but I mean, that finish. Now, listen, you saved face with what you did. But that finish would have been King Kong.
Absolutely.
That finish would have probably maybe pivoted the company a little bit. It would have made it more believable. It was, like you said, he was King Kong. It would have made great for Booker T, who deserved the strap. And you know what? So, like, I don't know what happened unless it was Bischoff that got in his mind, because I didn't go to that pay-per-view. But I don't know what happened other than he did tell me.
You can hear that entire episode on our BTT YouTube page. Everything is now separate. Please subscribe to both the Behind the Turnbuckle YouTube page and our Coach and Company Weekday Wagers YouTube page. Bubba the Love Sponge, one of the most controversial figures in the life of Hulk Hogan. We had him on the show nearly 2 hours. And I promise you, if you're just driving around, you want to catch it on our podcast, audio only, however you digest us, I encourage you to do it. It is a fascinating listen. It's a fascinating watch into a tragic ending at 71 years of age. Hulk Hogan, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. And do not forget that Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern time, right after Coach and Company, a live Coach and Bro on the Stadium Network every single Thursday. All right, we are back live in 5 seconds. All right, welcome back, everybody. Coach and Company live here on Stadium, YouTube, and the socials. Now, there are stories, and then there are stories. I need to see all of my people on the screen, producer man, because last night when I'm out, per the usual, with my son golfing, getting him ready for the season to come, my phone starts going absolutely ballistic. And then I knew that Raphael would be working 24/7. Because finally, after 2 years ago, just going to a concert and not even be able to talk to her, just give her a bracelet, and fast forward to 2025. And now Travis Kelce and his boo, they're now engaged. So, Raphael, are there 2 different bets that you like that you made that are going to go live at some point? Because I'm here for it, big boy. I'm here for it. Talk to me.
Coach, by the end of the day, there'll be 150 different ways to bet this wedding, marriage, whatever you want to call it. And one of my favorite ones is, what's their first baby going to be, male or female? The male's minus 140. The girl is plus 110. That's a really good one. Everyone bet male right away. So that's why we moved it to minus 140. We actually were going to open up at minus 120. And then one of my favorite ones.
Okay.
Oh, I love this. I don't mean to hurt him or anything, but what will happen first? Kelsey's retirement or Swift announces pregnancy? Now that's...
Whoa! All right, what are the odds?
Swift's pregnancy, minus 175, and Kelsey's retirement at plus 135.
Wow, this is a fascinating one. This is a future you got to put in that separate account. Okay, so we got those 2 bets. DG, let me come over to you, because that would mean that there are books that believe that she might already be expecting if you're putting it at minus 175. No?
Yeah, that just means somebody knows something or they're assuming something. But I think that he retires before she gets pregnant. She's in her prime, Coach. I don't know if she's going out that quickly with a baby just yet.
That's a good question. Mikey P, your thoughts on either one of these? I like betting on the gender.
Yeah, I like betting on the gender as well because it's absolutely a toss-up, obviously. Listen, I think we all know Kelsey is retiring after this season. So, have more fun with it. Bet on the gender of the baby.
All right. Now we need to take the betting aspect out of it because we're not just a betting show. We are a sports show, and this is a big sports story. So I knew that I had to gauge the interest of the public, but I couldn't do it with you four clowns. Are you kidding me right now? We have a young lady who's been an amazing ambassador to the brand behind the scene. Her name is Brianna. Producer man, if you don't mind, can I have Brianna on the screen, please? Now, Brianna is the smartest ever work at this different place. We'll call it that. Brianna, you're a Gen Z. You're amazing. You always tell me the truth. Are you interested in the Kelsey Taylor Swift situation?
See, I've always been like a minor fan of Taylor Swift. Like I've always seen her stuff going on here and there, but I'm not keeping up with the albums. I'm not on Reddit in the sewers really. So yeah, I would say her pregnancy it's big news. It's big news. Or her engagement. I'm already.
I was going to say, damn, do you know
actually.
something that we don't? My
Breaking
goodness.
news.
Yeah, breaking news here. My
Taylor
goodness.
Swift fan of the show. She reached
getting
out
that
to me
better now.
actually.
I think she is a fan of the show. Brianna's handling that demographic for us. So real quick, Brianna, I really, really want you in a couple of years as you grow into your on-air career. I want you to come back because you'll still be working with us. But today's your last day because you today's your last morning show anyway, right?
Yeah.
All right, you've been amazing. And I appreciate all the work that you've done. I wanted to publicly thank you. All the guys wanted to publicly thank you.
Thank you.
You'll always have a spot here. And I hope that someday you can be my backup because let's be honest, DG is not very good.
Well, I mean, he does his best, and his best is a lot.
See?
Wow. Did you hear what she said? His best is a lot. You're right, Brianna. You're absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind in the chat, if you're watching on YouTube, type in the chat. Thank you, Brianna, because she's done an amazing job as we grow this little band of ours. Brianna, thank you so very much.
I want to say thank you to you guys. It's been an amazing internship. I've had so much fun. I've learned so much. I've learned that, the best place to put your microphone is on your hat. I've always learned that you should always suck up to coach. So thank you, Mikey and Mark, for that one. I've also learned a lot of other things, but the list is way too long.
Did I lie, ladies and gentlemen?
Good.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. She just gave the line of the year she's been on one time. One time.
I had my one time. I had to make it the best time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to lock it in. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Now I know what Mikey P is thinking after that appearance by Brianna. Yes, your job's in jeopardy. Yes, your job's in jeopardy. All right. In the meantime, however, we got to get to our best bets. 10 seconds or less, 1 or 2 nuggets is all that I need. Mikey P, start us off.
Blue Jays Twins over 9 at a -115. The Blue Jays have combined with their opponents to go on the over 54% of their games this year. And then give me the Chicago Cubs first 5 against the San Francisco Giants at a -125. The Cubs are averaging 4 runs in the first 5 over the last 3 games.
Boom. I feel like you had a little more authority on that one. Did you just get tested? I think so. All right. DG, talk to me.
I'm going 2 guys today, both to go over the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, and the odds are the same at -115. Take Christian Yelich, take Juan Soto. Both have done this in 5 straight games. Let's put a boat together and cash 2 tickets.
All right. Let's go, Raphael. What do you got?
We're going Thursday football. First UCF Bulls +6 over Boise State. This number was 9, now 6. This one will close at 5, so get the best number right now. And then today, baseball, we're going to take the Seattle Mariners first 5, -0.5, -3 nickels. Seattle lost last night, redemption day. They bounce back tonight.
All right. Big Chuck sent in plays I did not read them early because I wanted you guys to be here late. Champions League qualifiers. Copenhagen, Basel. They are 1-1 aggregate after leg one. The return should really open up, though. These teams' matches have combined for 3 or more goals in 9 of their last 12. So we go over 2.75, little Asian handicap. And then La Liga. It's a midweek game. Celta Vigo and Betis. We like Celta in this match and to score an early goal. So first half team total. All they need is 1 goal in the first half. We love that play. Marky Model, I need to know the JTS play of the day.
We're going with Vegas Aces, Melissa Smith to get at least 10 rebounds and points tonight, something she has done in 15 straight road games, averaging 22 combined. We're going to pair that with Braves catcher Drake Baldwin to get a hit tonight, something he's done in 7 of his last 8 games, and he's been perfect against Miami this season. Put them both together, you get a plus 108. Just a Stat Sports play of the day.
All right. You know it, Just a Stat Sports. All right. Inside info. Rafael, go.
Cash with the Brewers last night. We're going right back to them because starter Quinn Prister's last 12 starts. The Brewers are a perfect 12-0 when he's on the mound.
All right. One last thing that I need to handle. Because, DG, it's been proven today that you cannot keep your own house in order. Because now your boy from the Sacramento, San Francisco area has laid down a challenge that I absolutely will not turn down. So here are the parameters for Big Cheesy. He wants a mano, best record against best record. 49ers against the Chiefs. We all know what happened the last time, DG. Big Cheesy stepped to your boy. But this is the way it has to be. It's the way it has to be. Your thoughts?
Yeah, he took the loss last time. I feel confident. Maybe Kelsey's got his mind other places. Maybe Mahomes takes a step back. What do we have here? We have some Niners love 11 wins this year. He could win it.
Not going to happen. So, Big Cheesy, in the chat in the next 45 seconds. Yes or no? Loser buys a brand new jersey. Video, we play it on the week after the Super Bowl or whenever. If you're in, right, yes, and that's all I need to hear from you. Producer man, you know what time it is. Give me that one shot. What an incredible day on this Wednesday. And now understand, there's only one thing left to do, and I believe you all know what that is. You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window for my entire company. Damn it, do I love them all. My man, Mikey P, DG, Raphael, Big Chuck, thank you. Marky Model and producer man, always behind the scenes. I am simply the coach. And a big time thank you to Brianna. Oh, she'll be back. We grind for you so we can win with you. It's what we're all about. Coach and Company, presented by Afterburn, as always, right here on Stadium. Have a great day.